Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
There's the whistle. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
It could be in here. Shapes the shoots! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Après 6 minutes de jeu par
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
That's been cut out, well played. Done delicately. Pele. Baresi. And it's Vitinha.
Cruyff.
Pele providing an outlet on that flank. Well read, and the danger is averted. So just the one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0. And it's played forward. Pele caresses it through. Oh, well played, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Quarter of an hour played. Suarez was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Cruyff. That's a nicely... It's Luis Suarez!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through. Luis Suarez to Pele! In he goes again, and he hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, can he get onto this? That is ended up in no man's land. Rice. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Vitinha. Now, what about a counter-attack? You can run onto that. And a chance! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully... And Batistuta!
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game.
I just thought that one needed a tad more lift. Easier said than done, of course.
And it's Vieira. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He is through here. Decent chance! Batistuta is flagged offside. Aimed beyond the defence. Good pressure, determined, intense. Can he get onto this? Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Botman did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rice. And they win it back again. Nicely weighted ball. Tele picks it up out wide. And he's well positioned here. And the shot! He's scored! Just cruising! They are cruising! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Pele. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Looking to play him in.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Roberto Carlos is behind this one. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Roberto Carlos! Ferry. Baresi is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Pele. And he's been shifted off it. And we've reached half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Changement. Le numéro 21, le numéro 9, le numéro
Here's the
2,
start of the second
le
half.
numéro 5. À leur place, le numéro 7, le
Serginho.
numéro 18, le numéro 3,
Time and again they are repelled.
le numéro 13.
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Zanetti, the man synonymous with solidity. He's found the way, takes the shot! He's put it wide.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Bernal. And it's Simons. There's a shot. There's the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. An instinctive delivery. Xavi Simons receives it in a good position here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Looking for options for movement. A heavy challenge. Strasbourg with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Vieira getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's put paid to a promising move. Simons. That is a crunching tackle. Corner number 2 then. Vitinha can see things others simply cannot. Cruyff. Hakimi. That's a lovely pass. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got away. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Xavi Simons. In with the challenge. Baresi goes on a charge down the left. Messi. Stood up well to him there. Serginho. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Pinches it off him. And it's Rice. Now this could be a chance. He's got plenty of space out wide here. So what can they make of this? Cruyff. Cruyff going face to face with his great rival. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Oh, impressive strike.
Cruyff will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Rice does well to stand firm and defend it. And he's lost his man here. Big chance! What shot a goal! He has done it! And that really is so impressive.
Having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Oh, brilliant save!
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Strasbourg, looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Hakimi. Valverde is onto it in a flash. Cruyff. Hakimi gets a foot in here. That's Valverde. And it's Bernal. And he welcomes it in. Drilled in low. Chance for a shot! They've scored! They're back within reach!
Ya metemos un gol.
Simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Strasbourg give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And this is Luis Suarez. Messi. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Roberto Carlos gathers from the goal kick.
Sí tengo.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Yo le 5 sí tengo.
Vitinha. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Where are you?
Rice. That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. Always onto this. Could move up a gear here. Shot could be on. He's having a shot! Baresi calmly anticipates.
Oh, no puede ser tan lechero, necesito tan mal. No, no. Ya, vaya, la primera bugueada ya cuando mi fuerza fue para el costado. Oye, era.
And it's Rice.
Oye,
And here's Valverde.
¿qué pasa su minuto con Ami?
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's
Oh, qué
it.
raro su último minuto.
So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria.
No dejaba, ¿no?
Achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Cruyff picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Sí, siempre mejor, mejor que nada más. Ay, ¿qué fue eso?
Cochino eso.
Ya no voy a decir que fuiste tú, ¿ya? ¿Qué? Ahorita, ahorita estoy en Central Park, mano. En Central Park de Nueva York. Es que necesitaba comprar unas cosas. Entonces ya me fui para allá un toque. Pero dime, mano, porque me quedo hasta mañana todavía. Mañana me voy a... Bueno, la semana pasada estaba en Nueva Delhi, pero qué fea su comida, ¿no? Puta, mano, vi un Lapras de 100. Un Lapras. Es un legendario, mano, es un deber máximo. ¿No has visto Pokémon? Ya, yo tengo un Mew, pero no tengo a Mewtwo. Lo tenía, pero cuando me banearon la cuenta, me quitaron a todos mis Pokémon. Entei, Zapdos, Raikou. Tengo un Raikou, mano. Tengo dos. Pero ya quiero dejar de ser Fly, mano. Tengo miedo de que me baneen de nuevo. No es que no tengo con quién jugar, mano. Estoy sin amigos. Mano, ¿sabes qué lo malo de Pokémon? Es que Pokémon no sirve para jugar en Perú porque... O sea, si no eres Fly no puedes jugar porque, puta... ¿Quién ya está con su fono en la calle, mano? A menos que vayas en grupo, pero y sean un culo. Ni así, weón, por vuelta. Pero salías en manchones, weón, y todo el mundo que estaba ahí jugaba, weón. Ahora que chucha, pues, vas a un lado, ya estás perdido. No, estás concentrado en atrapar un Pokémon y te jalaron el fondo. Firme, weón. ¿Ah? No, por eso si no eres fly no puedes. Pero aparte, bueno, en Perú no hay Pokémon buenos, weón, porque en Perú encuentras pura hueva. Puro Caterpie. Bueno, me voy a Japón y encuentro, sí, weón, voy a Japón y encuentro Tiranitar, encuentro Snorlax. Puta, encuentro Pokémon fuertes, pues, acá en Perú, puta, mano, nada, ¿no? Ni en Puno, weón, que te dicen que por condiciones climáticas puede ser que te salga algo, weón, nada, weón. Lo mejor, no, sí, Snorlax he encontrado, pero legendarios no hay, weón. Es muy poco. Por ejemplo, un Lucario, yo conseguí un Lucario en Japón, otro Lucario en Estados Unidos y otro Lucario en Reino Unido. Me fui ahí un toque a Manchester, hermano. De paso que vi el partido del United. Mano, eso, los weones de Pokémon deben pensar dos cosas. De Niantic deben pensar dos cosas. O que soy fly, o que tengo mucha plata para viajar tanto. Porque todavía no me manejo. Cuando se den cuenta que tengo un programa ya hay una forma de que no te baneen, mano. Pero tienes que rutear el fono. Y está huevón, pedir roto mi fono y los árabes hijos de su madre, los hindúes de mierda, que te bajan las cuentas bancarias. Si tú tienes un fondo sin protección, mano, imagínate que entra tu ya piden y no. Aquí es lo mismo, ¿no? Pero que no haya nada porque te lo gastes, después no porque te roben. Voy a comprar un fono chanchito así que aguante Pokémon para jugar con el set ruteado. Y voy a pasarme de Japón a México en 10 minutos.
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them. And he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
A ver si están cómo se abre, va. Me había olvidado de eso, va. Pasa.
Vardiol. And it's Pedri. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Están defiende con presión alta, ¿no?
Tries to pass it through. Pele. Oh, what a shoot!
Sí. No, por los cagamos porque esperaban el pase adelante y...
It's almost as if the defense saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Cruyff at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability
Suárez es un
to
maldito.
be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Suárez hasta chueco del pase.
Wales are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking for a runner. Vieira spots it and intercepts. No, he's not played the
Yo cabeceé, no sé por qué hizo esa huevada. Vieira.
It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
No, huevón, se lo dio al arquero. Se lo dio al arquero y la paró ese huevón. Si estamos 1-0, ¿cómo vamos a fiar?
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
He's picked his way through. Played out to the right.
Yeah.
Looking for the run. They're urging him to shoot.
Oh,
And he's quick to get it clear again.
oh, pero ese Suárez te la pone al pie, weón.
And he shoots!
Hola.
It's a goal! And there's it again! In double quick time! Suarez duly reaps his reward.
Okay.
Kept his
Qué
cool
abusivo
whilst
ese
the
Suárez,
defence lost their
weón.
bearings.
That's really good
¿Dónde lo ha
anticipation
clavado?
too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Luis Suarez.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You
Yeah.
can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Guardiol. Pedri, out to the right. And it's Camavinga. Vitinha plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Pelé.
Puta, quería dársela a Messi.
Well seen.
Quería dársela a
Saw
Messi.
that coming.
He read that
No,
really
no.
well and stopped it.
Now there's a goes for a shot. Yes, he's done it. Perfect placement. The one
Eso es
place
como
the
hace-
keeper couldn't reach.
Suárez hace jugar a la
Just
gente, ¿no?
fabulous,
Buen cinco.
fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99
Está con la
times out of
5,
100,
Suárez, weón.
the keeper's not getting there.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped
No.
it up. Something they've...
Oh no, what a
Puta, no se la di ahí
here.
en un momento.
Camavinga with the cross. Shot, surely.
Wow.
It's there.
Toda mía, toda mía. Yo se la había dado a la banda, weón.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the
Mano,
first
que
things
llevo
you
muchos
learn,
días sin
whether
jugar,
you're a
pero yo sin
striker
dinero.
or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes
Ay, mira, no
you
puedo,
get lucky,
mis dedos no
look your
controlan,
way.
mano. Te dije que no. No me dejes, no tiempo sin jugar, mano.
themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Vitinha. And here's Suarez. Oh, he's bustling through here. Suarez has
Sí, Suárez es un
himself a free
criminal,
kick.
de verdad. La aguanta como Paolo Guerrero en el
Referee has made it
Corinthians.
pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him.
Big header.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
O ese se abre como si fuera.
Suarez. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Alexander-Arnold did
Puta
just
madre, qué
about
mal
enough to
estoy,
come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's
Pero-
Luis Suarez. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And that has been clubbed away. Zanetti.
That's good play from him.
Oh, he's been caught napping. That'll be a corner. And we have our very first corner.
Mítelo,
And the shot!
y el gol de
That is decidedly
de
lacking.
pintura y oro. ¿No?
And it's Vitinha. Can he get on the end of this? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Valverde given the lift of his goal. Messi. That's going right the way across.
¡Ay, qué feo!
Camavinga. For Valverde. Pedri.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Pelé in the hunt and looking threatening. Pedri. Now, can they get him away? And it's Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That looks a good ball through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
That's
And the first half is
Ojera de mierda.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Please watch the screen if you have a
Well,
ticket.
that has been a goal-blessed half.
Todos
It is
los juegos
3-1.
fue esta, ¿no? No puedo decir nada.
So off we go once more. He's got away. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. No way through. Vitinha charging forward, the ball at his feet.
¿Han visto los precios
They need to play this
del álbum
quicker in
Panini?
transitions like this.
Oh, that's clever. That's the keeper's ball.
Oh, mano, qué chucha,
Well, it
weón.
seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because
Va a
he
ser
had good
el primer
options
año que no va a
around him
tener
and he
álbum.
failed to get his head up.
Zanetti. Can he get it through? Zanetti receives it in a wide position. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Pedri.
Ese Pedri mete la patita
Kept his
siempre.
eye on it, and he's there. Camavinga is the guilty party there, and he's going to have his name taken.
Sí.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Cruyff. Oh, that's well spotted. Moved on forwards. Crossed into the box. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pedri wins the duel this
Ese
time.
Pedri siempre mete la pata, qué abuso.
Looking to play him in.
Mira eso.
Baresi demonstrating his defensive quality there.
No.
And it's Zanetti. Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here,
Me
and
puse
the pass
nervioso,
was
mano.
perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And he's had it nicked away. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Pele.
No, aprieta cuadrado X y me trae ahí.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's a sharp little ball here. Zanetti. Pele. Threads one in. Pedri. And it's Camavinga. Cruyff. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's
Puta, Stan, ¿por qué
Camavinga.
subes así, hijo de mí?
Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that.
Bueno, tú lo chapas y él automáticamente dice me voy, ¿no?
High and with purpose. "75 minutes played." Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Luis Suarez! Oh, horrible miscue. Vitinha. He's looking unstoppable. Vitinha with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make...
He's had a shot! Great football, shot and save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the
A la
counter-attack.
mierda.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, the defence just about came out
Bájalo,
on
bájalo,
top,
bájalo,
but they
bájalo.
were certainly tested. Now it's Messi. Pavlovic. Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that looks a decent ball. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And no, that was never going to make it. Serves up across, and he cuts out the supply. Now it's Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he's burst through. And this is Messi. And this is Luis Suarez.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Messi plays it short.
¿Así era?
Pedri. And that's it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Hello everybody, and
Luis Suarez taking in the accolades.
¿Se puede abrir más sobre esto ya? Ah, o sea, sí o sí sacabas a los dos, creo, mano. Sí o sí sacabas a los dos. Ah, voy a abrir. Bueno, es muy crack, ¿no? O sea, en el juego. En la vida real también, pero no tanto. Mano, el que está volando, pero así volando, es Caicedo, mano, solo que juega solo. ¿O qué fue? ¿Falleció Manolo Rojas? ¿O falleció Manolo Rojas? Sí. O sea, acaba de publicar Latina hace 21 minutos, ¿no? Oh, Yara, weón. Oh, ¿qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? Ajá. Pero un montón que no sé, nadie sabe, puede ser que lo hayan matado, no sé. ¿Sí? ¿Estaba bien? Sí. Trabaja con la de Chau, pero... Vamos a la idea. ¿Has visto? Manuel Rojas ha muerto. A la mano, qué pena, man. Qué frágil es la vida. Seguro de echar, estamos vivos. ¿Cómo? ¿Qué tiene mano?
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Bueno, parece que ha sido un paro cardíaco.
I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. That has not gone well.
Oye, ¿eresela?
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Offside again.
Oye, qué cochino ese lag, mano. Me hizo sacar a Zig, ¿no?
Pass just lacking in
Espérate,
accuracy.
pecho, colgado.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Cruyff. He has a look up. He is through here. He has found the way through.
Oh, no.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Vieira steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Nice looking ball. Nicely worked.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far.
Puta. Hay uno que define bien ahí.
Del Piero. Vitinha. It's Cruyff. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, good spread. He's through here. And Messi! Crossbar comes to the rescue.
Hubieras metido al medio a su palo, nomás se muy bien.
Truly wicked effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Pass somewhat off target. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the
Uy,
press.
me lo bajé, güey.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
¿Dónde hay el colchón? Mañana, pues. Mañana.
Good hit, kept the keeper honest.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
¿A qué hora sacas mañana? 2. 2.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Pele, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. The referee's awarded a free kick. That was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Pele. Nicely shaped ball. And he's straight offside. And that's been won straight back, played out towards the right wing. Vitinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Pele. It's a pretty loose pass. Del Piero going face to face with his great rival. Now it's Del Piero. And that's a Messi! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And it's Del Piero. Lobbed in behind. And it's played a chance! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And they're quick to get it back. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So he's plotting something before playing it in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Oh, there's the clearance. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Thinks about the shot. Roberto Carlos unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that was nowhere near his best. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Pelé. Can he get on the end of this? Roberto Carlos gets into some space. Big header! He's delivered all right! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 8. Sai para a
And we're
entrada do
underway again.
jogador. Camisa 14.
Pelé, he's being urged to shoot. Out of play for a throw.
Pelé really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Great vision. Good ball, good take. Lovely feet.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Messi. Vieira. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the counter is on. Knocks it into space. Chiellini with the clearance. Vieira. That's a shade optimistic. Vitinha. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Looking for a runner. Floated. It's Pele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Pele is offering a right smile there.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Messi, he's gone for goal! Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's a threatening ball. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now, can they get him away? It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Del Piero. Pele. Pele gets into a good position. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Luis Suarez. Bergomi gets over and intercepts. Oh, a delicate chip through. That is good alertness. Pass is just off target.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Played into space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 10. Camisa 13.
And it's Rivaldo.
Camisa 20.
That looks a good ball through.
14. Deixando o campo
Nicely intercepted.
Camisa 11. Ronaldinho.
Dinks one through.
Camisa 18.
Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that.
Camisa 22. Substituição.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's got away. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Thuram.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. And that is that.
Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Roberto Carlos voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the manager's pumped here, Peter. He has every right to be after leading his team to such a fine performance. It shows exactly what it means to him. His passion is pouring out.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Boca Juniors have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations...
Messi! It's hit the upright. Ball swung in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. No way through. And it's Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, shooting chance! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now there's a decent chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pressing high and with purpose. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he thumps it clear. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And this is Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Ibrahimovic. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Played out towards the right wing. Otto is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Suarez finds himself offside. Cruyff. Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Messi. That's been cut out, well played. That's really well cleared. Clipped into space. Cruyff. And it's Vitinha. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He's through, now is he in? Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Pele with a real chance here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Pele! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cannavaro with the slide tackle there. Cafu.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Pele, and it's Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That has ended up in no man's land. Cruyff going face to face with his great rival. Great ball if he can get there. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Abbiati will have to save it here or there's real trouble. Terrific save by Abbiati.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. To increase the lead. Oh, he's missed!
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Driving through the middle. Quality ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
¿Cómo quedamos 1-0, mano? Yo pensé que íbamos más. Ganamos más feria. Gracias.
And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, strongly challenged there. Cannavaro has given away a free kick. Oh, he's taken it.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Climbs up big! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
While someone's doing his job properly, Peter,
La
that's
tapó
for
Bartés,
sure.
¿no? Ahí
And we
sabía.
have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. Pass somewhat off target. Stood up well to him there. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's a sharp little ball here. Cafu plays it in. And he was alert to it. And a chance! It's in! And there we have it. The two-goal cushion.
Cabón, que fue esperarlo para quitárselo.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he
Yo pensé que había renunciado a la jugada, eh.
but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally...
It's Luis Suarez! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries a shot! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 14. Número 44.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Entran número 21. Número
Now it's
3.
Luis Suarez.
Número 17.
That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to
No.
stay down.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Y no votó a Rijkaard. Y no votó a Rijkaard.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? So a genuine chance to increase the lead. He's in a great position. He's had a shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
El anotador. Convertido en el minuto 47. Número 14.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that has put paid to that. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Always onto this. Oh, good take in a good area. Big chance! Crossbar comes to the rescue.
A propósito,
One more
man, no.
try. And again. They want to be quick to recover
Le
this.
metí toda la potencia a ver qué pasaba.
A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Pele,
Pero no puedo meter gol, mano. ¿Qué puedo hacer?
Boca Juniors,
Intento.
finding their passes. Out to the right. Back into the middle.
O ese
Ibrahimovic.
fan es una basura, no mete la patada.
Birmingham are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
No sé quién
Well,
me
there
quedo
is
bastante de la
concern on the
última.
faces of the players standing around him here.
Puta madre, rebote.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Coop with the foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Now it's Rashford. Boca Juniors appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He has a look up. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So this to extend their lead. That is
No puedo
quite
meter gol,
remarkable.
mano.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
No, te juro que intento, pero no puedo meter eso, me cerró el arco.
Costa is there to clear.
¿Sabes cómo puedo hacer para meter gol, mano? Ciego.
Cafu tries making a
What
foray
is
down
he?
the right.
Ay,
That's good play. He's found some space. Ah, lovely feet.
Ah, me la quito.
Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Puta mano, y le metí de cuadrado para que se vaya arriba.
It is no contest. It is a landslide.
No quería meterla.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
No quería meter doble cuadrado para que se vaya arriba.
The keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the
Será que no
scorer his due as
mofeamos
well.
hace rato,
I mean, he
mano.
had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
It's become a case of men
Pero no
against
es mofa, mano.
boys.
Yo he intentado meter gol. Yo siempre intento. Sé que todos los partidos para mí son serios.
He's free. He has got space.
Puta, no tenía ángulo.
Oh, what has happened here?
Vamos, ya tocamos todos, ya tocamos todos.
And again. Oh,
Le iba a botar, un te iba a dar pase.
they are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain
Oh, si
sections
me
of the
dejaba te iba a dar
stadium are
pase para que no entre.
and you can't blame them.
Número 15.
And yes, it's him again. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And
Come on.
things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's having a go. And that's aimed into the middle. Nice interception,
Eres
well
circo.
timed.
No. Ya mañana le damos. ¿Cómo? Ya te después y después el permiso me da. No sé, pero después.